The war caused by Houthi militia has deepened the suffering of displaced people, especially those who have returned their homes in the new liberated areas in the west coast. Ibrahim's family is one among 1,000 families who are lacking the basics of life, with almost a total absence of non-government organizations. This report has more details.
Ibrahim Abdullah Ali is 33 years old, married and has 5 children. He lives with both of his parents, a displaced family from Al-Katha area. Ibrahim was displaced for 2 years in the city of Najd Qasim. He owes 2 million riyals to a hospital in Taiz. The reason behind this debt is his eldest son Zakaria, who was injured by a bullet that penetrated his left cheek along with bleeding and fractures.
My child got injured by a bullet. I was here and I couldn't find anyone to help, so I carried him and ran to Taiz. I paid 2 million riyals for his treatment. The hospital refused to accept the case at first. They could tell we can't afford it. But after getting help from other people in the village, we were able to get him into surgery. The surgery was successful. But after 4 days, we were all shocked by his death. Now, we need to pay 2 million riyals to the hospital, but we don't have any money left. We sold everything we have.
When the incident occurred, all hospitals refused to receive the case because they could see that this family couldn't afford the treatment and come from a poor family, and the operation cost 4 million riyals. At that time, the people of the village intervened and left their motorcycles as a pledge in order to save Zakaria's life. But unfortunately, it was too late. He died and they couldn't save him. Currently, Ibrahim's mother is unable to pay 2 million, which is a large amount, to the hospital where her grandchild died.
This family is suffering from very hard conditions and they have a debt to pay. Their child was killed by a bullet. They are in real need for help. They don't have household items, no blanket, no food supplies or water. Their house is not suitable for a proper living. They are really suffering a lot. They can't provide for their children or themselves. The children are not going to school. They can't afford for their education. I ask people who can provide any kind of humanitarian assistance to this family to help them live a proper life and survive.
Ibrahim lives in a small room threatened to fall at any moment, without mattresses or anything, only 2 blankets. He provides warmth for his children with a jacket when he returns home. He eats dry bread with his children and suffers from hunger and thirst. His family needs food and shelter. The children need clothes to protect them from the harsh cold. Ibrahim is threatened to imprisonment if he doesn't pay the debt, and so far he couldn't get help from any organizations or institutions.